What's up, guys? I got an NU battle for you today against Cole, or Don't Blame the Lies. It's from the PFC Directors Tournament, which, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of a little tournament we have going on to give us some good battles to post here. But basically, we get matched up against each other with in a random tier every week. So he and I got NU. Should be pretty fun. I'm trying out a lot of different stuff, but most of it's stuff that you normally see in NU, and his team looked to be a rain team when I was taking a look at it beforehand. He had like a Ludicolo and a Floatzel and stuff, so I was a little scared of that because I don't have too much to take those guys on. But anyways, let's getting into the battle here. I'm going to lead with my Rotom. It's a Scarf Rotom. As he leads with his Armaldo, this isn't really a good matchup. I'm just going to Volt Switch out, but he basically is getting his rocks up for free here, which really sucks because I don't have a spinner. But I'm going to go into my Misdreavus, go for the Taunt, knowing he probably would switch out, and he ends up going out to his Volbeat, which is definitely great getting that thing taunted. So he's going to go back out to his Vileplume now as I go for the Will-O-Wisp, just wanting to get some damage on him. I'm going to have to taunt again, knowing that Vileplume probably has some support moves. Turns out he has the Sleep Powder, which he went for here, so that's great to get him taunted. But I believe he's going to stay and go for the Sludge Bomb and actually get the poison on the first Sludge Bomb, which sucks because, Misdreavus doesn't have leftovers, so any residual damage on an Evil-Eyed Poke is like doubly bad. But anyways, after that he's going to switch out to his Wartortle as I go for the Will-O-Wisp again. I figured he would switch out here just because he's not going to be able to do too much damage to me. I'm guessing that's why I went for the Will-O-Wisp, because he was already burned. But either way, getting the burn on Wartortle is great. He's going to go for the Scald on my Ludicolo, which thankfully doesn't burn me, but now, I know I'm going to easily scare him out with the Giga Drain, so I believe I go for the Ice Beam, predicting him to go into his Vileplume, but he actually goes out to his Volbeat, who takes that very well. Now he's basically got a free chance to set up. I don't really want to switch out. I want to keep hitting him, hopefully get a burn with his Scald like I do, so Volbeat's not going to be around much longer. But he does have a Tail Glow set up. He can Baton Pass it out now to his Ludicolo. I go for the Giga Drain, figuring he was probably going to pass it to either this or like Floatzel. And so that does some decent damage to his Ludicolo, but he can go for a Giga Drain one-shot my Ludicolo at +3. But I can easily go out to my Sock now, outspeed him, and take him out with a close combat. This is a Banded Sock, so that'll easily take him out. Banded Sock is just ridiculous. There's very few fighting resists in NU anyways, and like they can't take a Banded close combat very well. So he's going to go out to his Vileplume now. I go out to my Misdreavus because he's already poisoned. I didn't want to get something put to sleep. But he does get a chance to get the Aromatherapy off while I switch, which is great because I had a few of his guys burned. But I can go for the Giga Drain, or no, I go for the Pain Split to get some HP as he goes for the Giga Drain. And then I'm going to go for the Taunt as he goes into his Volbeat. I was trying to stop him from Sleep Powdering after I died, if that makes any sense. So that's why I went for the Taunt, but I can just go for the Will-O-Wisp now, and his Volbeat will go for a Struggle because all he had was support moves, and he gets a crit on his Struggle and kills my Misdreavus, which is just ridiculous. I would have died from the poison anyways, but it was really funny to see something die from a crit burned Struggle. But anyways, I go to my Rotom on the double down, go for the Volt Switch as he brought in his Armaldo, and he's going to go for the X-Scissor. I can go to Regirock, easily take that. I know he's probably going to get scared out here, so I believe I go for the Drain Punch, if I'm not mistaken, as he goes into his Wartortle. I was just hoping to get a little bit of HP back. Nothing on his team really threatens Regirock that much, but he goes for the Toxic, predicting me to switch probably as I set up the rocks, because I'm saying predicting me to switch because he should have gone for the Scald if he thought it was going to stay in. But either way, I'm going to switch out now to my Rotom as he goes for the Scald. I believe he gets the burn, which definitely sucks because Rotom is already at low HP. Now I can't switch back in on rocks thanks to that burn. I would have had one more switch without it, but I'm just going to go for the Trick as I know I'm about to die. Nothing on his team really appreciates the Scarf except for maybe Floatzel, but I knew he wasn't going to bring that in. And he actually brings in Vileplume, which sucks for him because this is his Cleric. Definitely doesn't appreciate a Scarf. He's going to have to lock himself onto Giga Drain now as I go into my Ursaring. I go for Frustration, which may look a little strange, but this is actually a sub-punching Ursaring set. It's not Quick Feed or anything. I believe it's Guts, but yeah, it's not as good. Just use Quick Feed, it's better. But either way, I kill him off with the Frustration. Now he's going to go out to his Floatzel, go for the Waterfall, easily take me out. And he shows me here that he's life orb, so we got to remember that. I'm gonna go out to my Regirock now, knowing that I can probably take a waterfall fairly well, and I can paralyze him. So I go for the T-Wave. That's what I wanted to do. But he switches out to his War Turtle, knowing he won't be able to kill me with Floatzel just yet. But with Toxic wearing me down, he will be able to eventually. I can go for the Rock Slide, get a crit actually on his War Turtle. I was kind of hoping for the Paraflinch there, so I kind of feel like a jerk, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I couldn't really switch in Sock on this thing and risk getting scalded, but now that he's asleep from the rest, I know I can go into Sock. He has one more turn of sleep, and Banded Close Combat's gonna easily 2-hit KO him. Look how much that did, like 78% to an Evilite War Turtle. That's ridiculous, but it's easily gonna kill him off this turn. I am at -2 defenses now as he goes out to his Floatzel, which is going to scare me out. I'm going to go back into Regirock hoping that I can take a waterfall pretty well. I mean, I'm max HP, max special defense, but his Regirock's defense is so crazy. He actually gets a crit though on his waterfall. Now it looks like it mattered, but it didn't, because if he got a crit and it killed me, he would have 2-hit KO'd me. I'm going to go into Sock though, kill him off with the close combat, and I outsped him. Like I told you, this is Banded Sock, base 85 speed. That was a Floatzel, base 115 speed. We saw that he had the Life Orb, so we know he doesn't have Lagging Tail or anything like that, so that was definitely a PO glitch. I did a calc and a waterfall from his Floatzel to my Sock when I was at 81%, like that wouldn't have killed me. I think it would do between like 69 and 77% or something like that. So it wouldn't have killed, but he had a good chance of paralyzing me, But still, that's ridiculous PO glitch there. I'm probably gonna have to report that or something. But either way, that was a fun battle, Cole. GG, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.